the Cocktail 615. It's your boy Trey. We are live here in the Cocktail 615 studios. I got my homegirl Mel here with me. We are doing some video recording. So she got her own little camera. I got my own little camera, so we here right now. But, you know, it's the holiday season. And do you celebrate Christmas? Is that something that you do? Melly Mel? Not really. So you didn't celebrate the holidays? You didn't have a good time for the holiday?
I was home. Yeah, I was home.
You was home. So, you didn't cook a turkey and have a honey baked ham and none of that? You don't do that? That's right.
I think I made some Thai food.
Thai food? Was it like tofu shit?
Nah, it was just like some drunken noodles.
Drunken noodles.
It was just like a rice noodle with vegetables and like a... You can add your spice level how you want. I had like a medium spice to mine.
So did you have your own wok? You got your own wok?
No, but I improvise.
Improvisation.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. I feel you. It's good to have those skills, you know, when you're in a bind. But, I mean...
You know, when you're vegan, you have to have skills.
Yeah, so I understand. This is your first Christmas in Nashville in a decade. Yeah. So, and you spent it by yourself? So did you have any break and sale service because of the explosion that happened during Christmas?
Oh, we can talk about that. Okay.
No. I mean, this is just questions.
Oh, okay.
To keep the conversation going.
Yeah, I don't have AT&T. Like my internet service at my house is AT&T, but then I'm low key jacking somebody's Wi-Fi.
So you have pirated their password? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they willingly gave it up.
Okay.
I was just like,
so they were nice.
Let me hold something, and then they was like, all right, here you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've been kind of using that, but just the overall service in the area, I think because it is like an AT&T area.
Yeah.
Like, if I step outside of my house, my cell phone does not work unless I get on the highway. And then once I get into downtown, it just stops completely.
Okay. Did you have a lot of orders for a lot of loops this holiday season, or did you kind of
I did.
take
I
a
had
break?
I tried to take a break. I think everybody is kind of understanding that I'm not going to crochet on the holiday, even though I don't necessarily celebrate it. Like, I'm going to take my time off. But I did get some orders. Unfortunately, everybody's crafting now because they're stuck at home.
Sure.
So when I went to the store to get the yarn for the different orders that I had, they didn't have it. So I had to do like a bulk order of yarn. And I ordered from this overseas company because they have really great prices on yarn and they have like very good quality yarn.
Sure.
But it just takes...
Oh, Trump gonna hold it in port. It's gonna.
Oh my God!
It's gonna take forever.
It just takes like forever and a day.
Forever.
So
yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm just praying that my clients are sympathetic to that and they understand that when the yarn does get there within 24 to 48 hours, I'm probably gonna have all those orders finished.
Sure.
So you ordered some too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So I'm not trying to sneak slide that in there about you. Is just check on my order. I already did that.
My friend. My friends support me. You know what I'm saying?
So what you drinking over there? What is that?
Even though we're in December, got old Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I keep that handy. You know what? That is my favorite domestic beer, I think. And when it comes out, I try to get a couple of cases on stash just to tide me over.
It's pretty delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoy Oktoberfest thoroughly. But yeah, man, it's the Cocktail 615. We're going to keep this video going, man. She came in and was like, oh, man, I see you done switched it up, flipped it, and reversed it over here. Yeah, so
you're flipping it, flipping.
Yeah, so we got some stuff going on. But it's the Cocktail 615. Y'all stay with us. Have total control over your home no matter where you are in the world. Titan Home Security. They got smart home security equipment at no cost for equipment with free installation and activation. Packages starting at $39.99 flat rate. Contact Dustin Hall, manager at Titan Home Security, 615-601-1760. Use promo code COCKTAIL. That's promo code COCKTAIL. What's up, y'all? It's the Cocktail 615. We back. I had to pull off my little jacket, man, because it's kind of warm in here. But I did cut off the heat, so I might put the jacket back on. So I want y'all to think this is two different. Now I had this TSU shirt on. She's like, I need to get a TSU. Yeah, man, I wear this.
I actually said I was going to get an EWC shirt.
Oh, yeah, Edward Waters.
College.
And that's in Florida. Jacksonville. Bike to Jackson.
Right, Jacksonville.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is this kind of the staple of our show.
They're also tigers, by the way. I meant to say that.
Okay.
Tigers for life.
Okay. The word of the day. So last time Melanie was on the show, I don't think I released that show yet. I might have.
You didn't.
I didn't. Well, we'll release that show anyway because I got a lot of content still lined up for sliding. Right. But anyway, word of the day, I'm going to give you a word. If you know the word, I'm going to give you a point. If you don't, still try to talk it out with me and, give me something. Don't give me no dead air, okay? All right, the first word I have for you is...
Oh, I thought it was word of the day, not words.
Well, I need to have multiple words because if you get this one right, then you might be not trifecta, a duo of answering these questions. Anyway, Melanie, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Amity.
Amity?
It's a noun. Amity. I'll spell it for you.
I think I know this one.
Okay. Amity.
This morning I had to warm up my bagel amity.
That was good. No. Amity. A friendly relationship.
Felix, like amicable. Okay.
Yeah. Felix held out his hand in token of amity, which the other took or received. Amity. So use that. Write that down on your little pad. Try to use that in your everyday language. It's a noun. So, you can put that in real easy. Second word I have for you, so you didn't get a point for that. Second word I have for you is...
It's okay. I'm like 0 for 2 right now. That's cool.
Swivet. See? Swivet. I saw this word, didn't know it, and I looked it up. A swivet.
Isn't it like a pivot point of something? But I can't remember. Like
swivet, noun. That's what you're going for. Swivel point. No, swivet is a noun. A state of nervous excitement,
yes,
haste, or anxiety, flutter. On the night she came over for the first time, he had been in such a swivet about getting her to slob on his knob.
That is not a sentence they had on the dictionary.
That's what I read. I read that. It was like, it wasn't a Jew.
Was you reading an Eric Jerome Dickey book?
Listen. I read all type of stuff to enrich my mind. Fabio on the cover, man, holding a bit like that. No, but swivet, man, you need to use that. You could put words like that in your language, man, to, kind of stun people. If you start talking and using words correctly, because people use... let me get that vaccination and vaccine interchangeably. It's like, nigga, that's not right.
She was coming over. I was on the swivet.
But yeah, man, it's the Cocktail 615 word of the day. We'll be right back. Visit Key DJ Customs on Facebook for all of your custom piece needs. I'm pretty sure if you hit her up and she can't do it, she'll find a way to do it so she can meet all of your needs. You can get a shirt starting at $20. Glasses starting at $10. Email KEDJ1989@gmail.com. Yeah, we back with the Cocktail 615. I'm still here with my girl Mel, man, and we gonna do something. She got something planned for us today for this show. So what you got? What you got going on?
We're gonna talk about the ABCs of 2020.
Ooh, I see where you're going with this.
Yes, I actually have an event for every letter.
Okay, all right. Come on, let's go ahead and pop that thing off.
So you call the letter out.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Okay. So do I have to do them in alphabetical order or I can say any letter?
You want to go ahead and do them alphabetical order because I'm old?
Okay.
We want to make sure we cover them all. Thanks.
All right, here we go. A.
So we have Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh, man. So just in case some of the listeners have not been abreast of that case. Kind of give a synopsis.
Oh, okay. So I got to do it all. You ain't gonna give
No,
synopsis.
no. I'm just saying, this is your thing. This is your thing. I
Oh,
don't
I
want
thought
to
we was tag teaming.
yeah, we
I
are.
give you the topic and then
we
you.
are. See how I threw you a lob and then you supposed to answer. That's how this thing works. So, but anyway, that's the dude who was running in the neighborhood, got shot by white men in the pickup thinking he was robbing some, right?
So we're gonna go ahead and call them what they are, which is white supremacists / terrorists.
Yeah. So that's Ahmaud Arbery.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, man. That was what the fifth one of the year, sixth one of the year. Child, please. At that time,
thank you, Chad Ojo Cinco.
we were still. Well, I mean, black folks always
say child, please.
yeah, coming back from something. So I mean, I just couldn't imagine being his parents, being his mother, being their loved ones, and seeing this on the news, seeing it on CNN, seeing it on, on local news, how these folks just approach him. This man just running.
No, and then the fact that the dude who was an accomplice in his murder, who shot the cell phone video, then he gonna try to turn it in like he was a vigilante. You sat and watched these people kill this man.
Kill this man.
And recorded it.
Yeah. See, man, listen. Yes, I hope they died. I hope they burned in hell.
Like,
Samuel L. Jackson. Like, for real. All this stuff
crazy.
be having me just up in arms about, my feelings and do I have the right feelings in this circumstance? But
you ever notice how Black Death, and we're going to get on Black Lives Matter because that's actually B.
Okay,
but before we get there, you ever notice how, remember when, what was that? Somebody got killed and then it was like it was like a bunch of stuff happening with police brutality. And then in Minnesota, there was a black officer, he was Somali, and there was a white woman. She ran out in the street and was being irate, and he shot and killed her. He got, I think, like 20 years. And they never showed her death on the internet. There was never any pictures of her dead body. There were never, it was just like a white woman got killed by a black officer. And that was it. And that was all. However, from Trayvon Martin's death all the way up to George Floyd,
I mean, it's televised.
We have seen like Black Death is like, there's a sensationalization.
Now, you know what?
I don't know if that's a word. There's a sensationalization
right.
of Black death and Black bodies being exposed on the internet.
Right.
Even so much so that George Zimmerman threatened somebody on Twitter and retweeted a picture of Trayvon Martin's dead body.
Somebody need to get him.
Man,
but the thing,
Florida, you're fucking up. No, excuse me.
See, I can't recall the names as some of my friends and some of the political figures that we have on our side. I can't call the names, but one of the most egregious ones was this man was on a fence line and he was running away from the police. Like, I mean, I don't remember what his name is, and I don't usually speak about those things. But then the police, the white dude just shot him in the back. And I mean, that's kind of like Daniel Hambrick here in Nashville. Daniel Hambrick was running. I mean, smoked the police officer. We talking about 100-yard dash. He had him smoked. And the police just pulled out the gun and shot him in the back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's like that one lady who was in Atlanta just recently, and they kicked in the wrong door, which seems to happen a lot to black people. Like, right. I don't know what it is.
They kicked it, yeah.
But she was naked in her own home, and they wouldn't even allow her to go and get dressed. They
brought her out naked?
Yeah. And she was like, I'm in here naked.
Jesus.
And they were like, oh, you could be trying to go back in the room to destroy evidence. Like, this woman worked for the state.
Here we go. Let's go on to B. Ahmaud Arbery.
No, that was A. Okay. Then we have B for Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. And just like the senseless killing. I mean, we kind of covered that in A because we were just going in. But definitely it was just so many senseless black deaths. Even the guy that was asleep in the, what was that, Wendy's parking lot?
Yeah. But okay.
I mean,
there some questionable moments when you are in an altercation with
I know
the
it's gonna be
police.
some niggas in the comments. Oh, there they go capping for the.
But when you are in an altercation and then you steal the stun gun, it's like you doing the most now at this point.
But I mean, given the climate of
Okay.
the way that
Sure.
Black Death
Yeah,
has been televised,
You
I
can't.
probably would have stole a stun gun too.
too.
Like,
That's
hey,
true.
we're gonna
That's
even the
true.
playing. We're gonna level this thing out.
But-
like, if you're gonna shoot me, you might get shot.
Well, let's stay on the B for a second. Black Lives Matter, I think, is a new way for people that believe that the injustice is against the American protocol. You know what I mean? Like we Americans too.
Okay, a lot of people get it confused. Like, Black Lives Matter is a political group.
Sure.
When in actuality, it's more so a political statement. When you think about Black people and Black bodies and law, and how the law is not designed to protect us as a people, as a group of what they call minorities, it doesn't protect us. When you think about the case of Dred Scott, when he was basically fighting for his freedom, and the law determined that because he was 3/5 of a human, because he was a Black person, because Black is not a race, it is a standing in law. And it's one of the lowest, if not the lowest standing in law. And so because they deemed him 3/5 of a human, he had to go back into slavery after, having freedom.
Right. And I mean, but that is a engine that I know multiple Black people that are our age, that are in our demographic, that have utilized that creation to really
We
invoke.
gentrified it the way that,
Right.
White women gentrified Me Too.
Right.
Because that was started by a Black
Right,
woman.
yeah, I know. I've seen her. I've
Yeah.
seen the shows about the creation of that. But I think that there's something that if there's enough steam behind that, there's enough interest in that's something that is here to stay, and we definitely can use as a tool to hopefully change the shit that's going on in America and abroad.
In order for us as Black people to change what's going on in the law, we have to first understand the law, how it can work for us, know what our rights are, be able to exercise those rights verbally, and to be able to stand on those rights when we are approached by these organizations that are trying to entrap us, albeit arrest or, these emboldened racists that are coming after us. We have to be able to know what the law is and to be able to make that, what we do know, work for us.
Right. Okay.
So
So what we got for C? What we got for
See,
C?
we have Chadwick Boseman.
Oh man, the Black Panther himself.
I know.
Thurgood
Did you see
Marshall.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. No,
It's
I don't
on
think
Netflix.
so. Okay.
It was, I believe, directed by Denzel Washington. He was one of the, I think, producers or directors
Okay.
for the show. I'm a theater buff.
Sure.
I've been in theater from like elementary school. So
Sure.
to actually see that turned into a film,
Okay.
they did an amazing job.
Okay. I had
They
to check
did
that
an
out.
amazing job.
Ma
If you
Rainey's
have-
what?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. It has Viola Davis. She plays Ma Rainey.
Alfred Woodard.
No, not Alfred Woodard. That's the mama from Crooklyn.
That's like one of my jokes. Like all black ladies that play on TV, Alfred Woodard. But anyway.
We have the deaths of RBG and Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of people this year,
We
like-
did lose a lot of people.
It's like
this year.
everybody was like, all right, I'm going to head out.
So you use D for death for two people, but
I did.
Okay.
I did.
But you know what? Alex Trebek has been a part of my life since I can remember. Because I'm an avid Jeopardy watcher because I try to see how smart I am compared to the people that are on the show.
Me and my sister play, and we actually keep up with the points.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
too. So
I'm going to have to battle you one day.
Sure
'cause,
you can.
I mean,
Sure
I
you
feel like
can.
you're going to lose, but it's fine.
Well, I'm not perfect at everything, but Jeopardy is on
I'm
that
close.
list. So let me tell you a little story about that real quick. confiscate your little segment. So I was sitting with a fine young lady, and
tender.
we were sitting over on the couch, and Evening Jeopardy came on, and they just started reeling off, the Jeopardy round, and I was just answering these questions, and she was looking at me like,
"Oh, he's smart, he's educated,"
and so it made me feel like, yeah, man, I could do this like real life until it got to Double Jeopardy, and I'm over there quiet than a motherfucker. Didn't know none of them junk.
So you was Rosie Perez and White Men Can't Jump in the first round.
Quince. I know all the cute fools, but man, yeah, man, Alex Trebek, man, he has been a part of my life, and he will forever be missed.
Yeah.
So you got.
I'm gonna miss his sarcasm. Like when people get stuff wrong, he'd be like, "Oh no,
oh,
it was actually like." I remember this one dude was like, "What is Bucharest?" And he was like, "No, I'm sorry. Actually, it's what is Bucharest." Like he was like once, like he said it backwards or something. But like the joy and the delight on Alex's face, like, with your dumb ass. Like,
I did enjoy his dry humor. It was
I'm
perfect for the
to see
show.
on who they're going to have to replace.
You know what?
him.
I thought it was going to be Ken Jennings, the all-time winner in Jeopardy. He got a couple shows on the Game Show Network.
No, I don't know.
But I think it needs to be somebody that is cocky as well.
I feel like it could be, what's the dude name from Reading Rainbow / Star Trek?
LeVar Burton.
Yes.
Yeah. He needs to come back.
Reading Rainbow.
Because he showed enough rolled with us during our early childhood.
Butterfly in the sky.
Butterfly in the sky.
Did you hear the new Shaka Khan version of the song, though?
No,
Look
I have
that one
not.
up on YouTube.
Okay, I will.
Listen.
Okay.
She be singing her heart out.
Here we go. We got E. Where are we at with E?
Entanglement.
A, B, C, D, E. Oh,
Entanglement with August.
Man, that's some rich ass shit right there, bro.
Listen.
That's some rich ass shit right there. So this man, for those who don't know, August Alsina, that's his name, was having
younger than that thing.
Was having a relationship with Jada Pinkett, who is the wife of long time wife of Will Smith, and that was something that was cool. That was the order of the day, or Will Smith was doing this thing, whatever the case may be. He felt some type of way and made a song about it with Rick Ross. He
made a whole album.
Come on, man.
He made an album.
Man, I ain't never had no piece of cat that good where it's like, man, making me have talk show appearances, right?
You doing interviews with an ombre twist out?
Man.
I said, boy.
Entanglements. Hey, that brother right there, man, lost in the sauce. So...
And then he was like, I need to say something because this is messing up my career. But your career hasn't done anything since.
And you're her son's age.
Like you was introduced to her by her son.
She got to have
low key.
She got to have the golden egg, though.
Listen. She got that thing.
I scratch and sniff that. So, and her mama bad too, though.
Listen,
so, I mean,
Jada
Pinkett always been like... towards the top of the list.
She just has skinny legs.
She do. But I think she's aged beautifully, though. Some women have not, though. Some women don't. Some men don't.
Yeah, because Alicia Keys' lightweight is aging like a banana.
Yeah, but she, she gave up all the makeup and all of that kind of stuff.
She needs to get back with it.
Yeah, she wear Hillary Clinton suits and shit. But anyway,
that's what I'm saying. Like, girl,
let's go.
Pull it together.
Let's go with F. Entanglement. I like
First black VP, Kamala Harris.
See, I have mixed emotions about that because Kamala Harris ran against Joe Biden, was calling him all kind of sleazes and whatever, but he called on her and. I don't want to say, well, yeah, it was a political move.
I just say that, Shirley Chisholm.
Shirley Chisholm?
Who is my soror, by the way. Shirley Chisholm ran.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
For president.
Yeah.
So that Kamala Harris could walk.
Well, okay. Yeah. Shouts out to her. This is something that has never happened. The history books have been written, but... the
Deltas was helping her out.
Sure
they
were.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
especially the ones in Atlanta.
Right.
Because had it not been for the Deltas in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She would not be where she is.
Trump was like, everybody's dressed in red, at the polls. He didn't know them was Delta members and Bloods.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, shouts out to her. I don't have
I'm proud of her, though. I think that's an excellent thing. Black girls can now look up to, like, realistically look up to her and say, oh, a black woman is in office. That's something that I can do. You know, when I grew up, I used to always dream like, oh, I'm going to be, you know, the president one day. But I never really had that example to show me. And she is now that example. So that's a major feat for just African Americans throughout the diaspora. So.
Sure. I mean, you know.
Or diaspora, you know, depending on
whatever you want to say. Tomato. But, you know, Barack Obama was able to, you know, really ignite that torch. And I think it's going to be more people of color. Let's put it out there like that. More people of color that are in these top, you know, government positions.
Oh, they're taking over.
Yeah.
One seat at a time.
And we will see how that translates to our makeup of our government, of our democracy, all of that kind of stuff. Because I'm a believer, and I've said this on previous shows, that I don't care really who in office. You know, it's all still going to be the same shit. It's just how they talk about it.
But it's like now is the time, if there was any a time, now is the time, especially with the way, you know, Black lives are being, you know, just the way, as we talked about in B and A, you know, now is the time for all these different Black women that are gaining office, all these Black men. Mm-hmm. Now is definitely the time for us to be able to work in the favor of our community.
Right. Well, I mean, shouts out to her, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, Black folks, we always do the footwork, and then what we work for is always spread out amongst the masses. Even with the civil rights movement.
Right. That's
that
true.
pretty much gave rights to just like everybody but us.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. So I'm hoping that now, with her being a VP, although we have some unfavorable things that she did in California with the whole Fruitvale Station thing.
Jesus.
We hope that we give people the opportunity to change.
Black folks is really give too many chances and all of that. But anyway, we'll move on to G before I take that.
We're going to talk about gender reveal and the fire that it caused in California that spread throughout the summer.
Oh man, see, I've had a gender reveal.
Is it a boy or a girl? It's Satan, because it just set the whole mountainside of fire.
So how is that gender reveal? DeVille. Yeah, I'm drinking Yingling over here. But how was that? I mean, what did they do to reveal it? Did they set off fireworks or something?
Smoke things like and it pop.
Okay.
And you know, with California, it never rains in southern. Yeah. So and apparently because it was so damn dry.
Yeah, it sparked something.
The grass was just like, all right, I'm gonna go and start.
Now, how much did they charge them for that? Because they had to charge.
If I'm not mistaken, it was like $180,000 that they had to pay.
Yeah, damn, that's an expensive ass baby. Like, listen. When I got that doctor's bill, it's like, oh, okay. I ain't know it was gonna cost that much, but you know, with the deductibles from the insurance and all of that.
Child, let's talk about how.
no, look. That's another show in itself.
Here we go. Childbirth is expensive. Listen, have your baby at home is way cheaper.
Okay. FGH. What you got for H?
Harry and Meghan leave the royal family.
Oh yeah, you know
it was like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
See, I think he was more so pushed out. It's like we gonna give you this.
Got that nigga on his arm.
No, for real. We gonna give you a little severance, but we can't have you affiliated with the royal family and be showing up with that.
That colored woman.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
But she's a part of the royal family. You know, they marry within the family.
Sure.
So she's like a distant cousin of theirs, which is disgusting. Like that baby finna be cross-eyed.
She's still a person of color.
Yeah, she still got a little tan on it.
Right.
But you know, when Harry used to do them little tours when he was in the military, he used to be in Africa all the time, like in the bush.
Had a little rhythm to him. You know what I'm saying?
For this melanin.
But the thing about it, he could have renounced his throne a long ass time ago.
My throne.
Does this make you happy? He could have did that shit a long time ago, but I think because of all of the publicity she was getting,
Meghan was
all
like,
of the talk shows,
they
was like, nah, let's get her up out of here.
Go ahead. Yeah. But you know what? The crazy part about it is they actually said that the Queen likes her more than
Harry.
No.
More than
What's the other girl name?
I don't know. The other dude's wife, the other
Williams'
brother,
wife.
Williams' wife. Okay, that's his daddy.
With the children.
Is that
He's a junior.
No, okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, what you GHI? What you got for I?
Impeachment of Trump.
Man, which didn't go over well.
It didn't.
You know
Listen.
but I think he got what
that nigga. And listen, we can call him that because he has nigga tendencies.
I think the Republicans and the Republican Party,
all of them, can be called that.
But they are in cahoots, as they should be. But I think they were giving, the Democrats were giving the doses of medicine that the Republicans gave Barack Obama. So it was just fair shots. They didn't have anything that was substantial, but they wanted to put him through the ringer. I think for a small little percentage, Donald Trump won the presidency because Barack Obama was president for 8 years.
Yeah.
They just wanted somebody that was radical, that was like
different.
Like
anytime you get on the news and be like, the Chinese disease, and then the people are like, why are you calling it that? Because it came from China.
Right, come on, bro.
Sir. So did your lace front.
Right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Jaguar Wright is telling everybody's business on these YouTube streets.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. You know, if you're fancy.
Okay.
But Jaguar.
So, no, I didn't hear about this story.
Artist. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Neo Soul?
Yeah, she used to sing with the Roots. She was on Jay-Z's Unplugged.
Okay. I vaguely remember that. That was 2000.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But anyway, this is a woman?
She was talking about just how like the men in the industry are creeps. Notably, she talked about how she woke up with Common's genitalia in her mouth.
You could say penis or dick in her mouth. I don't have no... She was slobbing on his knob.
Nah, she told him she was tired. They were like on the tour. And
so she was sleeping in the bed with him.
And they were laying in the bed together, and she woke up, and it was just like a Freddie B mic check. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Freddie B from TSU.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. If you tired and you ain't with Common, then why you laying in the bed with this nigga?
No, I think they were together.
Okay. So then he has
She just didn't want to do it. And women have the right to be like, I'm not, like how Mike Epps said, come on out and just come on. Like,
yeah, just let me put a tip in.
Like, just let me stick the tip in.
Hey.
I'll leave you like Cinderella at the end of the ball. One pump.
That was good. I like that. But yeah, man, I got to check this out. Jaguar Wright. So she's spilling the tea on everybody.
Then she was going around talking about, what's the girl name that done cut all the nose off, got a baby by London on the track, finna have a baby by London on the track?
I don't know. Kim Kardashian?
No. Black girl.
Cardi B?
Summer Walker, is that her name?
I don't know. This is your segment. I don't know none of these.
Summer Walker, she basically said she assumed that Summer Walker had been touched while she was on tour. And Summer Walker was like, first of all, you don't know my business.
Right.
But she's basically out here, and she said Jill Scott was a whore.
Oh, yeah. She did that thing with the mic. Hey, you got a mic in front of you. You want to show her? No, come on.
No.
She's a freak.
Because
she's a freak.
The folks that know, they know.
No, but yeah, I can believe that. I mean, I know. Yeah, she's the type. Jill Scott is the type. She's the freak type.
She said that Erykah Badu is professional baby mama because she got 3 baby daddies.
Sure. Erykah Badu got that fucking swing back there too.
I mean, anytime you can make an incense which smelling like your vagina and it sells out within 30 minutes.
Bow.
Pow.
She has folk going crazy. But anyway, yeah, Jaguar Wright. Y'all check that out because I wasn't up on that. Okay, what you got next?
You got Kanye. You got K. You got Kanye for president and Kobe in the copter.
How you not put Kobe first over Kanye? Anyway,
because I don't want to just keep talking about death. You know what I'm saying?
A moment of silence for Kobe Bean Bryant. And Gianna. Number 8, and Gianna. And number 24 with the Lakers. You know, Kobe Bryant was one of my favorite is one of my favorite basketball players of all time. And when that news hit the waves, it was just like, you know, you are kind of in shock that this is a man who is full of life, full of he has provided you with, if you're a sports fan, with memories on top of memories, and now you find out that he perished in a helicopter holding his baby girl. Lord have mercy. So shout out to Kobe. But this Kanye for president, though, that shit was stupid as
First
hell.
off, Kanye, take your meds.
Nah.
Take your meds, Kanye. We love you. I wish you would have came out with the Good Ass Job album. But since we went to dark, twisted fantasy, you just ain't been right since.
I think that was more so Donald Trump trying to say, okay, Kanye, go ahead and run. I'll support you, man. And to try to split their vote so he would have a clear shot for another 4
and it
years.
Still didn't work. When you cheat and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I saw Kanye's name on the ballot and I laughed. I was like, oh, for real? He's actually on here. He's on the damn ballot.
Y'all state need to ass whoop for admin.
Right.
Because he applied after the deadline.
So what do you got for L in your ABCs?
We had two things in L. We had Lovecraft Country, which was an amazing series that came out this year with Journey Smollett.
Okay, what's that?
Juicy's. Juicy's younger sister.
Yeah, I had some dudes approach me and pour bleach on me, and come on, man, that shit sounded played out. But anyway,
they threw bleach on you in sub-zero weather
at Subway. Get the fuck out of here, Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, you was out there getting some street meat, all right? Okay.
Anyway, I haven't seen Lovecraft Country though.
It's an amazing show.
I on HBO Max. I should go ahead. Yes. I pay for HBO Max anyway. I might as well watch it.
You might as well go ahead and just stream that whole
series. Yeah.
But then we also had locusts. In the Middle East. We had a little locust breakout in I think it was South Africa.
I don't know. We get them every 13 years here.
That's cicadas. But no, they had like locusts.
Okay, locusts. So the plague.
Yeah, if you've ever read Revelations, it was just like, okay, so we on chapter 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I didn't really remember seeing that in the news, but yeah, man, that's
it's a big thing.
Yeah, locusts.
Okay. Yeah. It was tearing the crops up. Yeah. You hear me? Like
straight
corn what?
Smorgasbord.
Got him.
Here we go. What we got for M?
Oh, we got the MAGA rally and how it was empty in Tulsa. Because all of the, what does it call them? The Generation X and the millennials bought up all the tickets.
Oh, man. That's yeah.
Classic.
But, I mean, at that time, and
then,
coronavirus.
Coincidentally, right after that, because Herman Cain was there with no mask on, then his ass caught COVID and died.
Jesus.
Herman Cain was like, there is no COVID. And COVID was like, there is no Herman Cain.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of Trump's gatherings have been, not well received. And
KKK
well attended
rallies,
but the folks
unhooded rallies.
But the folks that are there, oh my God, I don't even know what the white buddy's name is, but he goes to these MAGA rallies and asks them questions about Donald Trump and the policies in which.
Oh, the guys on the internet, and they don't be knowing nothing.
Oh no, yeah, and it's just to hear them talk. These are people that you walk into in Kroger's or Walgreens or Walmart. I mean, these are the same people.
These are the parents of the students that are in class with your kids.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, come on.
Help them, Lord.
MAGA rally. Good thing we won't have to deal with that bullshit no more.
Thank you.
What you got? Look what you got for N.
Nashville has been
strong.
going through it.
Yeah, man.
You had tornadoes at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, March.
Yeah,
right
man.
At
that's right at the kickoff of the how do black folks say Corvette?
COVID.
No, it's Corvette.
My daddy says it's Corvette. He puts the R in that motherfucker too.
Because he's trying to say Corona.
You're right.
And COVID at the same time.
His mind don't process it that way. But man.
COVID-19.
Man, listen, I'm laying in the bed. It's probably like 11. And so I'm good and sleep at this point. And all of a sudden, the alarm system we got just started blaring like bling, bling, bling. I'm sorry, somebody breaking in. So I'm reaching for my gun and all of this. And so I go to the box or whatever, and it says a tornado. So then I cut on the TV, and it's like, and you know how Channel 4 do it. They give you a little funnel like, it's right next to your house. And so I'm like, shit, everybody get in the closet like my grandma used to do. Get your water and your flashlight and your phone and everything. And everybody just sitting in the closet. And I tell you, it's like maybe 4 miles from where I stay was totally demolished. So I could hear it. It was like a freight train coming through
that's
there.
exactly
It's like
what it sounds like.
So, I didn't go outside and look out the window, but man,
Because you're smart.
there was stuffing by my car from somebody's house when I went out the next morning. And so, we thinking, let's go to work, let's do this. And so you couldn't even pull out our little subdivision because it's like trees down and how roofs, like a roof of a house over there. Like, nah, man, let's get back in the fucking crib. And so the lights then went out. It's like, so we had lights all up until that point, and then they just went out after the fact. I guess they had to.
Oh, now that you've seen the devastation, you can cut your cable off.
Right.
Okay.
So we were without power for at least 16 hours, and so got an infant child and the breast milk in there. And how we gonna feed them? And so we were able to, pull on our lifelines and didn't really have any problems. Me being from Nashville and everything, was kind of helped out with our family. Yeah, but with that. That's not the first tornado I've ever been through, but that's the closest tornado that I've ever. Oh man, just the sound of it was deafening.
Yeah, I can only imagine like when we have hurricanes in Florida. Like usually we just be like, "Child, please, a Category 5. All right, nigga, finna barbecue."
Right,
but the last tornado that we had, and I can't remember the name, but the last one that we had was like really bad to the point where like I was cooking rice and cornbread on a grill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you've ever had to cook on a grill, like regular stuff that normally goes on a stove top.
You got to be real good at that shit.
Yeah, it's a mastery.
Right.
Now I don't feel like nobody can mess with my culinary skills because of that. But tornado, like natural disasters, definitely take you back to that Stone Age that they talk about. Like when you really just getting it off the muscle.
Yeah, them folks, y'all like really ain't ready to go back to that.
You're not.
You're not.
But listen, you better learn how to sew. You better learn how to plant your own food because
we gonna be in for it anyway.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and.
No, we still got something for Nashville with this whole bombing that happened over Christmas.
And then they were talking about this food and died in the bombing. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, I believe that though because all of the reports there. So I got a little timeline that I'm gonna read to you. So on Christmas morning. Right, a box white RV arrived at 2nd Avenue North in downtown at 122.
That's the street that Graham Central Station used to be on.
Nah, it's where that Hooters is.
That's the street Graham Central Station used to be on.
Nah, Graham Central Station is not. It's on Broadway. Graham is on Broadway. This is on 2nd. What we talking about? Spaghetti Factory, Laser Quest.
I felt like that was all on the same street.
Wild Horse Saloon, Sabaros, down 2nd Avenue.
That's the same street Graham was on.
Graham Central Station?
Yes.
Anyway.
Because
maybe.
I remember with the Tea Party that they used to have, shout out to TSU, the line was down to the Hooters.
Okay, well, anyway, it was right.
TSU folks, y'all drop down in the comments and let us know if Throwback Graham.
Man, I know what 2nd Avenue. I'm from Nashville. 2nd Avenue is right there. It's right there. Anyway. So Betsy Williams is a lady who lives down there. Said she was woken up by what sounded like rapid gunfire. It sounded like an automatic weapon, she said.
Is that right? Saying
it was disconcerting. At 5:30 a.m., police said that they were called to the location after a report of shots fired. Then the RV was reportedly broadcasting a message warning an explosion was set to occur in 15 minutes. And each minute, it was like, a bomb is going to go off in 14 minutes. A bomb is going to go off.
Yeah, like if you're in the area, please evacuate. Yeah.
Right. So whoever this guy is, I can't remember what his name is. I didn't put it down on my notes.
He crazy as cat shit if you look at his.
But his attempt to make sure that nobody was in the vicinity, it wasn't something that I would put in my mind as being an act of terror in that sense because, he did
because you're disrupting people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah, but
the whole downtown was shut down.
It's still shut down. It's still shut
Yeah.
out. You can't go down there. You can't. I mean, it's
Yeah.
nothing left for you to go down there for. But I
Couldn't even eat nothing that day
It's-
because the couple restaurants. It was only 10 restaurants that was open on
Right.
Christmas.
yeah, all
They
Chinese
shut down
restaurant.
early.
Anyway,
Right.
anyway.
I
But this
did
guy,
have some Thai food that night. It was delicious.
right,
I like
with
Thai
your little
food,
wok
y'all.
stir fry. Anyway, but the guy, he had to be, one of those mentally unstable people that Christmas already brings so much anxiety to people that are lonely.
Listen,
and they see on TV
I don't give
of all
a damn
these.
about none of that
Yeah.
because almost 3 years ago, it'd be 3 years in January.
Sure.
I lost 6 people.
Yeah.
Every other month, somebody was dying.
But that doesn't.
including my mother-in-law, my aunt who raised me,
Right.
and my husband, and
Right.
my brother-in-law, a sorority sister.
Sure.
The one that brought me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're mentally stable in that way.
Yeah,
You're
but
not gonna get an
stuff like
RV
that. Yeah, I'm
and
not-
ride into the
definitely
middle.
not
Right. So
Definitely not getting an RV.
So that's
I don't even want to buy a van.
they said that his RV was parked out front of his house for 20 years, right, from his next door neighbors. And last week or so, 2 weeks ago, he built a fence around his house and put up cameras and put up surveillance and told his next door neighbor that the reason he's putting it now in his yard is because people were trying to break into it. But this man fitted bomb, voice activated sensors, all of that kind of stuff. It's like, and for him to be so meticulous in trying to end his own life, I don't know.
It's not an excuse. It's just not an
No,
excuse.
no,
I
no,
can't.
no.
Maybe just
No excuses. I'm not-
my scope of mental stability or instability, whatever, just does not go that far.
Yeah.
Because you know how hard it is to get through a year. Like my aunt died on Delta's anniversary. My aunt literally died on January 13th. So every time I want to celebrate Delta, I'm also in the mindset of, damn, I lost my aunt that day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do totally understand.
Wedding anniversaries, birthdays. My husband died on Mother's Day weekend.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? So my husband died, then the next day was Mother's Day.
So you don't have sympathy.
I don't have sympathy for you being like, oh,
Sure.
it's sad, it's the holidays. If I can get through it being here in Nashville by myself, having to quarantine because of COVID,
Sure.
then I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Like, I don't care. Like, white tears. I don't hear it.
Nashville strong. Y'all, Nashville, we going to get through it. Cocktail 615. What you got for O? What you got for O?
Oh, I have. So remember back in the day when you went to church and you had that picture of Mahalia Jackson
Sure.
and Martin Luther King?
Okay.
Them was the only fans we knew.
Only fans. Okay.
This year, everybody has been monopolizing off of sex work.
Sure.
And so now they have a website outside of that where people can post videos. I forgot what little artist that was that went on there. Was it Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
Speaking of Nashville.
Everybody has their OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's basically like they was getting like $20, $30 from people. I think they basically like stopped the people from being able to get their money that same day.
Yeah.
Like you had to wait a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Because she basically was like posting pictures of her cats.
See, here's the
People was
thing.
paying like $30 for that.
See, here's the thing. I'm all about.
I'm just personally not going to pay money to see nudes when Twitter and Instagram, after Lil Boosie got on Instagram and basically got kicked off because he had, his little thing that he was doing. So it's just like, I'm not going to pay for nudes. There's Pornhub.
I mean,
There's so many porn sites. There's Brazzers. There's.
But I'm not gonna, cast any judgment on anybody that has their OnlyFans page and people be paying for it. It's like
Sukiyana with the good cat.
I don't know who that is, but all right.
She was on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Okay.
Shout out to Suki.
I don't watch that, but cool.
But yeah, she definitely, that's the girl who was on OnlyFans and with her boyfriend, who is from the hood. He is from Parkway.
But that is not this.
But no, like she definitely gagged on it, and it became a whole viral sensation. But she
OnlyFans
used
is not
that
just
money.
something synonymous with 2020, though. It's like OnlyFans been out for a while.
It has, but it blew up because entertainers
Corona and all of that.
no longer were able to do
make
those
money,
appearances. Yeah, but she used her OnlyFans. She got off of OnlyFans after a certain amount of, I guess, months that she was on there, and bought a store. So like now she's
shit. I need to get an OnlyFans.
she
Like
get the
what y'all
bag
want
and
to
tumble
see?
it.
What y'all want to
The bag
see?
and flipping it.
Like I might clip my toenails on OnlyFans.
Listen,
You think they'll watch that?
I was going to start
Would
an
you pay
OnlyFans.
$5?
I would not. But I was going to start one called Crochet. Like crochet.
You was gonna crochet in maid's dresses and shit.
No, I was gonna crochet in like skimpy crochet outfits that I made for myself.
Yeah. That's cool. With your nipples out.
Maybe not.
You gotta either
maybe a crochet crop top.
No, you either need to have side boob or nipple. If you don't have either one of those, then you might
it's not worth it.
No, Nobody's gonna pay for this.
Okay. I was just like, you know what?
Come on, let me get the P. I got one for P Valley. Shit, you seen it?
Down in the valley with a good.
Hey, the funniest meme I seen all year was the Uncle Clifford, like the Clifford the Red Dog was like, had long ass nails, was like, ain't no crying in the valley. It was so funny. Like I memes don't have like a replay, but I looked at that shit for about 5 minutes and laughed like hysterically over Clifford the Red Dog. No,
it's Clifford the Big Red.
But P Valley. But now what you got for P?
Actually, I mean, definitely P Valley, but then also the pandemic versus the plandemic.
Yeah. I think all of this. I mean, yeah. I mean, Barack Obama said
because some folks thought it was a hoax.
Barack Obama said the shit's coming, so they knew. It's not. This isn't something that it just popped up on motherfuckers. They
like
knew
it was
the
on the
coming.
back of the Lysol can way before. But you know what? That's all. Like COVID is a part of the SARS and MERS, like they're all a part of the same strand.
Yeah, they cousins.
Yeah.
They cousins. Yeah, man. I
they
think,
like hood twins.
And see, people don't take this the pandemic shit seriously. That's why the United States is so fucked up.
Like everybody else has all but eradicated it, but us because
we just keep going to football games.
Y'all stupid ass.
No, why not wearing? I was in this grocery store on Saturday and this white man had no mask on and he was over there by his pork chops. I was like, I don't even want no fucking pork chops no more.
You need to not eat that swine anyway.
Fuck that.
My brother.
I need all the Wright's bacon crispy in the oven. But anyway, man, come on, let's go on to what is that? PQ?
No, we got
I'm sorry. We said P Valley.
You got a young child and not be knowing the alphabet. No.
Elemental PQ. Q, correct.
So we actually have Qasem Soleimani, which is the United States versus Iran. We had a bombing over there, and we accidentally bombed one of their main generals, and it was like, we finna get y'all bite.
Yeah.
Well, if they were from Florida, they would say bite.
Did they? Did they really?
I don't know that they did. They did say that.
But they may have done something that is not associated with war. You know what I mean? Like how Russia been playing with our democratic system for years.
It could be them messing with my internet right now because my phone calls is not getting through. Right.
Yes, we're going to get all the Americans for that.
They like the Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm sorry if we are offending anyone with these fake accents.
But not really, because I don't even know what Somalis...
Iran. We're not, because Somalia is...
Yeah, I don't know.
An African country.
I am the captain now.
We're going to go ahead
What is that nigga? I am the captain now.
I think he was Somali, but that's definitely an African.
Okay, come on, let's go to R. I am the captain now.
R. Kelly's ass got arrested.
And he tried to get out for the coronavirus on your weak ass, too.
I was like, if they're not letting out Bill, nigga, they not letting you out either.
But see, R. Kelly, man.
Do it to your legs shaking, do it to...
I still bump R. Kelly.
They took him downtown.
Listen, everybody knew R. Kelly was on some shady shit.
From Aaliyah.
Even from that.
And Timberland came out talking about, I was in love with her. You could have kept that to yourself, sir.
And here's my thing about it. Anybody that is compliant with that whole way of life, you was making money off R. Kelly, working with him, working through him, working for him.
Listen, all my friends from Chicago are like, that man shouldn't be in jail because them girls went after him.
Yeah, sure they did. But to that, it's like he had some responsibility too. But anybody that was affiliated with R. Kelly should be or
held
have
accountable.
held accountable. It's like,
absolutely.
He
shouldn't be the only one. I don't feel like he should do that full sentence. I feel like they should break that sentence up amongst everybody involved.
Right. His secretary, the people who answered the door, the people who brought the girl. R. Kelly ain't going to pick up no bitch from high school.
No, no. My friends from Chicago.
Okay.
Because I have a lot, everybody in Nashville is from Chicago.
Right.
But a lot of my friends was like, oh, no, he used to be down in front of our high school back in the day. Like, yeah.
Really? With the ice cream truck? With the ice cream truck?
No, I guess whatever it's called.
Oh, come on, R. Kelly.
He was playing.
I can't even listen to Bump and Grind as it is. And now you just broke that shit on me.
I don't see nothing wrong. Yeah, he was definitely playing that, pulling up to the high school.
Yeah, I don't have
at the hip hop McDonald's downtown.
I don't have no sympathy for R. Kelly. He getting what he deserves. I hope he is, getting his salad tossed right now by Tyrone.
But according to the victims, he likes
men's. Some little peeky boo. Okay, here we go.
Why did you have to say it with that face? But we also we have a lot of rapper deaths. Like we had Pop Smoke, we had Mo 3. Yeah. What's the other one that just died? King Von.
Yeah,
just a lot. It was a lot of rappers just getting killed. The one dude who was a dentist in Texas, but then he was a rapper part time.
Oh man,
he got shot. It was just a lot of people getting targeted.
Yeah, man.
Meg Thee Stallion got shot in her foot. You know what I'm saying?
But there was no rapper death. See, shit like that.
There wasn't a rapper beef. Shootings that potentially could have led to death or actual death.
He shot off my pinky toe. That's what she did.
It was like a Della Reese.
Yeah, I know her.
Quick.
I know an old bitch named Della hit harder than you. Like, come on.
You hit like a bitch.
But no, man. I
just want to know at this point because Meg. Shout out to Lovely T. She's a blogger also on YouTube. But she was talking about in her podcast how just Meg has been social climbing. And she'll go from being friends with one person to kind of like the next.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that whole Tory Lanez thing was a product of social climbing that went bad.
Sure. Yeah.
Like he got lost in the sauce and was just like, James, he was outside of her. He was outside of her.
Man, both of them folk high and drunk, and then she said something slick, he said something slick, and she said, and this is probably what happened, you ain't gonna do shit. And then I'm Megan Thee Stallion. Nigga, what? Both of them drunk, pop.
I'm about to put your horse ass to sleep. Like, yeah.
All right. What you got for S?
Stimulus. Bubblegum in a dish. When is the next stimulus? Like,
well, see, he signed the bill. I seen the little report that he signed, but man, the stimulus is laughable. Like what?
$600.
$1,200. What is that gonna stimulate? How's that gonna stimulate?
1 month of rent,
man, nigga.
If you got a 1-bedroom,
nigga, and so you already behind.
It's not for you to stimulate yourself. It's for you to go and spend that money and stimulate the
somebody
economy.
Under me. Yeah. See, I got a problem with that. It's like you gonna give me $600, right?
To blow it.
To blow it, to get everything moving. It's like I already got $600 in credit debt already.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
like, why you just couldn't take $1,200 off my student loan?
Why you couldn't say, oh, all the light companies, y'all just hold off for a second.
Stand back and stand by. That's when he should have used that term.
That shit is really free anyway. It's like it don't cost y'all nothing to keep the switch going. It don't. How are we taking away from you by having my lights and water on for the frisky for a couple months? That's what they should do. You know what I'm saying? They should say, okay, the gas pumps are like 1 cent a gallon. Y'all just go, which makes more sense than let me give these folks $600 and they owe $3,200.
Right. What they should have done was give everybody $1,200 for them to last on just eating off of Uber Eats and stuff like that for the month and literally shut everything down so that they could properly sanitize and clean everything and just kind of get the numbers down to a minimum of like 0. You get what I'm saying? Or a maximum of just getting everything down. Like Finland is clear. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? When you look at how they did it, China, same thing. Clear. But because they shut everything down. It wasn't like, oh, you essential worker. Everything was shut down. They gave everybody like 24 hours, like get all your essentials.
Yeah.
and then we're going to shut everything down for a month. Like, sit in your house.
I mean, we did it poorly. I think, because they left it up to the different governments to do it. It's like people are not really taking into consideration that the only way to really combat this is to everybody just kind of
sit your ass down.
stay away from each other and stop interacting in that way, because you passing it on. So yeah, man, y'all need to really just stay safe, and we'll move on to the next letter, which is T. What you got for T?
Yeah, we took down some Confederate monuments.
Yeah, we did. Took down.
Ew.
But see,
shout out to, I don't know, I can't remember what the name of that one black girl was who climbed up on the flagpole and took the Confederate flag down.
Yeah.
But, she started a movement that finally took off this year when they started taking down.
You know what, though? I had a couple conversations about, these monuments finally receiving the recognition and taking them down. It's like, this shit should have happened 100 years ago.
It's of no consequence when the cities are still named after racist people. Like, literally the city that I grew up in, Fort Lauderdale, was named after someone that was extremely racist. And in addition to that, we have a sub-city, like how y'all have Antioch.
Yeah.
We have a sub-city in Fort Lauderdale called Plantation.
Yeah. So, and
so
all
it's
of
like, until we change that bullshit, then I don't really.
And all of these sports teams, like the Washington Redskins.
Oh no, they're the Washington football team.
Come on, man. I really,
They were like, listen, we have a deadline. We still haven't come up with anything. We're a football team at the end of the day.
See, I don't have an opinion about the Indians, the Redskins, the Blackhawks, the Braves, teams that are
definitely feel some type of way about all of us.
Right, but I'm not Native
I was
American.
a Redskins fan,
right. But here's my point. I don't know that if they had an NFL team or MLB team or a whatever team and it was named the Blackies or the Niggerbockers, or the Niggerbockers, like, how would I feel? You know what I mean? As a black person. So I can't speak to how a Native American feels when they see the Braves.
Like the San Francisco Sambos.
Bros, yeah, like the Shuck and Jive Denver Broncos. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't have an opinion on that. It didn't make me feel any type of way, but
you would feel some type of way if that, in fact, was a team. Like, for years, I would go to because my sister is a graduate of the University of Florida.
Yeah.
And they have a chant that they just recently got rid of.
Yeah.
Called Gator Bait.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I used to go to the football games and be extreme. I had a cousin who played football.
Uncomfortable.
For UF. And I just felt so uncomfortable. Like, it was just so many people, non-black people, that were just so happy to do this chant.
Yeah.
And I just was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Y'all know the history of that?
Yeah.
Like,
so, it's one of those things.
Because black babies were used as gator bait.
Sure they were.
And y'all got a chant for it. Oh, and y'all are like really going hard in the paint about this chant. Like, I don't really know how I feel.
So it's not really the taking down of the monuments. It's like, man, y'all can't say, oh, man, we doing the shit now, man. Shit is great.
There's so much
it's like
unpacking of racism that needs to be done.
Come on, man.
Over 2,000 years.
I don't know what other letter that was, BLM or whatever. Let's move on before I get in my soapbox again.
Yeah. So speaking of R. Kelly, because we were on R, and we got down to T, which is taking down the Confederate monument. We're going to go ahead and move on to U, where we talk about the underage sex trafficking that was going on. But you notice Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein didn't go to jail, but Bill Cosby and R. Kelly
Weinstein is in jail. He
finally.
But the Epstein dude, he committed suicide in jail. Allegedly. Or somebody took care of his ass.
Good and well.
Yeah.
He got pictures with the president.
Yeah. And the president in his private island.
Yeah.
On his private plane.
Yeah.
Going to his private island. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Crazy.
We had some other celebrities that was on there too.
Oh, yeah. Chris Tucker.
I know.
All these folks. Listen. This is not.
They said Barack was on there.
Oh, yeah. This is not something that I'm surprised that white men do. You know, sex trafficking or pedophiles. I mean, they originated the shit way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put a lot of stock in that, but I'm glad these pedophiles and these famous folks got they just due because they were predators for years.
And I hate to say this, and I hope not, because I want to see justice served for these victims.
Yeah.
But I feel like Weinstein is going to have the same fate as Epstein.
Yeah.
Like
you see
because
how
it would just dismantle the full Hollywood.
Yeah, the subculture.
Yeah, it would just dismantle it.
Yeah.
You know, especially because Justin Bieber came out with the Yummy video and basically confirming that he was a part of Pizzagate, which was their code word, like, oh, we're gonna order some pizza. Well, really, it was just like, I'm finna get me some young ass.
Bitches.
Yeah, you know.
Dang,
so
man. Anyway, come on, let's go on.
Pizza not even safe. Can't even say I want to get some Slim and Husky. No,
shout out to Slim and Husky.
Yes, TSU
615, yeah.
V, we have the versus battles.
Oh man, you know, I think that was a good look.
It was. Shout out to who's that? Swiss Beats and Timbaland that came up with that.
Right.
Innovation.
And to be, you know, creative in thinking like, how can we do something for the people? Because these versus battles don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a free concert.
So, right.
Reliving certain decades in your life.
Right. And I think that they're a great idea. Some of them they didn't need to do, like the Teddy Riley and Babyface. Don't nobody care about nobody.
Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
Their versus battle was
Whip appeal.
Epic.
Don't nobody.
Oh, no, listen. I got my life.
And come on, man.
I didn't know, because I didn't know that Teddy Riley wrote the show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Teddy Riley got hits, bro.
Yeah, like it. But Babyface had hits. I didn't know that Babyface wrote, what's this man's name? Bobby Brown's album.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so in that, it's like, so did, what's your Smokey Robinson. He wrote all the Temptation shit, but I don't want to hear no Smokey Robinson shit. It's like, come on, Babyface.
Don't do that.
No, I'm just saying,
Don't do that, because Smokey's Quiet Storm.
It's the Quiet Storm. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that's the only one. And cruising. But
oh, now come on now. Tears of a Clown.
No. Anyway, I think the verses is something that they need to continue, even if the corona live. But I know that some of these artists, they live off the concert. They live off the...
with all these super spreader events they have.
Oh, man. So all of that stuff, I think it should continue to give their fans a free kind of expression of their craft, because I think people really fall into that. And the only versus battle that I watched from beginning to end, and y'all can, you know, cast your judgment or whatever, but was Young Jeezy and your boy LaFleur, Gucci LaFleur, you know,
Gucci. Because
I grew up.
That was
from
like good college years.
Yeah, from an old boy to a young man, and that was kind of like what Young Jeezy was the soundtrack of that. You know what I mean?
I don't know now. Gucci Mane. Pepper wings with the frizz.
I didn't know half of the Gucci songs that he sung.
I didn't watch that battle, but the one that I watched all the way through was Brandy and Monica. Now, Brandy was killing me with them Moesha notebook excerpts.
Right.
But in Monica, you know, they say Monica is for the girls that, you know, got a bae in prison.
Yeah. So
you know, Brandy is for the girls that, you know, got straight A's in school. I was kind of both. You know what I'm saying? So I liked both of them because I was a fan of both of them.
2020
I felt like
was...
Monica should have played Kicking It. Oh, what's the name of the song? With You on that first album.
I don't know.
When I'm with you, that was my song. I was like, why should you play that?
Okay.
You know, then Ashanti got, it was supposed to be Ashanti and Keisha Cole, but then Ashanti got that Corvette. So,
yeah, she had to postpone it.
But then we got...
But you could have done that shit at your own house.
Yeah, you could have did it at home, like Babyface and Teddy Riley.
Yeah, Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley was looking at the Wi-Fi like this.
With the backup dancer. Backup dancer was doing all the moves.
I was like, Teddy Riley.
With that jogging suit.
You old as hell. You on dial-up, nigga. You on AOL. You put the CD-ROM in the joint.
For the free trial.
For the free trial. Somebody kept calling Teddy Riley. Anyway, come on, let's go on to W. What you got?
where the money resides, where the money resides.
Oh my God, man. See, I saw that.
But I also have W for Wayne's dreads or lack thereof.
Wayne's dreads.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I saw him on Skip and
It's
Shannon.
a picture
oh, my God.
of him and his girlfriend kissing, and it literally looks like she's sucking the life out of him because he looks like a corpse.
He's aged very bad.
Like a banana.
Yeah.
Like an avocado.
Yeah, he is definitely...
In a brown paper bag with an apple.
Those drugs and all of that stuff they've definitely taking a toll on him. So is Soulja Boy. That motherfucker look old as shit too. Soulja Boy look 55. Soulja Boy tell him you 55, nigga. Like for real.
Soldier man. Retired vet.
Quit playing with me. Ain't nobody playing with your old
Right.
ass. Anyway.
First I'll take that dust ass headband you got on. Anyway.
Here we go. What we got next?
Speaking of people that exes.
Okay.
The X Factor and all of the celebs that damn near broke up. We had Lil Brandy, which is, she likes to, notably she's known as Whitney Houston's goddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah, but her and, I forgot, Max Lux, I think is her husband's name. He basically was beating her ass on Instagram Live.
And this is Brandy Norwood?
No, this is their like cousin or something.
Okay,
like
anyway, Instagram Live.
So speaking of Brandy Norwood, Ray J was on an Instagram Live with some white girl from Bad Girls Club, just kissing her all in the mouth. I was just
tongue
like,
and everything.
but you got a whole wife and 2 kids. So why you do that?
Jesus. Okay.
And then you had the whole scandal with Omarion's baby mama leaving him for his band member.
But see, Omarion ain't worried though. It's like,
because he definitely like banned him off the tour.
Man, and made some bread real quick.
Yeah.
It's like, I
and
respect
then
that.
got a restraining order against him. And so it's like now basically her and Dude can't be together because...
Right. Omarion straight.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He
Scorpio energy.
Right, and his brother's smart too. I mean,
Who's his brother?
Marcus Houston. Right?
Oh, he was a part of You with the underage because definitely married that 18-year-old. Like she couldn't even champagne toast at the wedding.
Come on, man. Come on. And that's cool. R. Kelly cool.
She definitely was an executive producer before they took her off. For You Got Served. Because she's low-key been living with Chris Stokes, allegedly.
Well, shit,
so she was in like a 12, 13-year-old. But that's neither here nor there.
Where they daddy at? Anyway, what's up for why? Where's your mama? What you got for why?
You about to lose your job.
Well, you said that to me.
Because you are detaining me for nothing.
You know what? That is a funny little, I guess, excerpt. But again, you talking about people that are
Kisses dance.
Mentally unstable. They are viral because they are mentally unstable. And that's why you get all of these.
Mentally unstable people have always gone viral. Remember Soulja Girl on the MARTA in Atlanta?
Barely. You remember that bitch?
Right. I'm legally blind.
Barely. Come on, man. Like all of these. And we use these as butts of jokes. And we use these as punchlines. Like, oh, man, that was so funny. But these people, man, like,
We need to implement a mental health check-in.
Right. What?
Shout out to the King of Reeds. He does a mental health check-in on his, but, like, definitely we need to be like, okay, everybody get your mental health
in order. Because she was definitely intoxicated. Gone off some, got the whole front and back booty showing. Like, she got the front booty. Yeah, come on, man.
I thought she was pregnant, but maybe not.
Nah, man, that looked like she been pregnant like 20 years ago.
Love yourself.
Yeah, love yourself. But, yeah, man.
Because that pregnant stomach works. Some people like oatmeal tummy.
Yeah,
so.
The muffin top. That's what I call it. Yeah. So,
your stomach looking like a bowl of oatmeal. Shout out.
If you got your muffin top, you know where it probably. Anyway, come on. And for the last letter of the alphabet, what you got for the Z?
I think everybody can relate to this one. Zoom meeting.
Oh, man. Yeah, Zoom meetings kind of took us by storm.
Father. It was so many videos of people doing heinous stuff on Zooms. Like they had the one dude in school, the little girl who was in school who had to give, I guess, her little cousin some head in the back. That was one thing.
Yeah.
Then it had what else happened on the Zoom? The man who just started masturbating while he was on a Zoom meeting with his colleagues, and they were like, "Your camera's not off. Your camera's not off." And he had the lotion and everything and put his pants down and all kind of stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like Zoom just.
Yeah, it took us by storm. But that is the way of life now. I had a Zoom. Have you seen the Christmas show? Did you watch a little bit of it?
Now you should have seen my likes on your metrics.
Okay then. Okay. So I tried to set up a Zoom call for my Christmas show, man, and it went fairly well. You know what I mean? But that is the way that we are.
So you mean we could have Zoomed these all this time and we?
No, because your microphone ain't gonna sound like this on the Zoom meeting.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely sound like I'm in the bathroom.
Right. So, because you're gonna be in the bathroom.
Not.
Okay. But anyway, the Zoom. Yeah, I wonder what's the next. Because these tech companies, they gonna come out with something else that we gonna be. Because at my job, we got
Google
Microsoft
Meet.
Teams and this and that and FaceTime. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Everybody's gonna try to segment that part of the market. But yeah, man, I like this ABCs of 2020. We're gonna have to do this every year now. So next year we're gonna have to do the ABCs of 2021. So
maybe do the 1, 2, 3.
The 1, 2, 3s.
Yeah,
short. Yeah. We're gonna have okay. Anyway.
The top 3.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's the Cocktail 615, and we've come to the end of the show. So, man, what you learned today? Out of all the stuff that we talked about, the ABCs through 2020, the word of the day, some of the news stuff that we covered. So, what you learned today? Oh, you ain't learned nothing. You came in the same person you leaving.
I learned a new word.
Okay, which is
obviously. Say it again.
Which one?
I've been drinking. The
Amity?
second one.
Amity?
No, I know Amity. We already got that one.
The second word. Let me pull it up because I don't remember.
Swivet.
Swivet.
Okay.
Swivet. Yeah.
So I don't remember, but then you want to chastise me, but you don't remember.
I said, "What did you learn?" And then you said what you learned, but you didn't know what you learned, nigga.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now
yeah.
You want to talk about learn? No. Definitely Swivet though.
Okay.
I have to incorporate that with my other favorite word, kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle, okay, and Habergloff. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that.
Haberdashery
and hemoglobin. Anyway, you know what I learned today? Melanie or Melly Mel has many different looks, man. She is she came in. I was like, damn, who is that? So Mel, hey, she switch it up on your ass.
Walk behind, I'll be like, there she go.
But she looking real good. Like, we gonna continue this whole video thing. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's the Cocktail 615. We out. Appreciate y'all for listening.